What is the present perfect? The present perfect in English used to talk about actions that happen at a specific time, before now, or have relevance to the present moment. For example, I have lived in this city for 5 years. This means I started living in the city for 5 years ago, and I still live here now. The present perfect is used here because it connects the past when I started living here with the present I still live here. So the present perfect is used when we want to talk about experience or actions that begins in the past and have relevance to the present.
Let's see the difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous in one concise explanation. The present perfect connects the past with the present. It emphasizes the result or completion of an action. On the other hand, the present perfect continuous emphasizes the duration or ongoing nature of an action that started in the past and continues into the present. We use the present perfect for experiences, achievements, or actions that happen on an unspecified time before now. And the present perfect continuous often describe recent or repeated actions. Now we have the examples for the present perfect. I have visited Paris. This is an experience. She has written 3 novels. This is a result. They have already eaten dinner. This is a completed action. For the present perfect continuous, I have been studying for 3 hours. This emphasizes duration. She has been working at the company since 2010. This is ongoing employment. They have been playing tennis every weekend. This is a repeated action.
Now we will explore the present perfect and present perfect continuous tenses, focusing on their affirmative, negative, and interrogative forms. Let's start with the present perfect tense. In the affirmative, the present perfect is formed with have or has, followed by the past participle of the verb. For example, I have eaten, or she has finished. In the negative, we add not after have or has. For example, I have not or haven't eaten, or she has not, hasn't finished. In questions, we invert have or has with the subject. For example, have you eaten? Or has she finished? For the present perfect continuous, the structure is similar, but we add been and the verb in the gerund form, ing form. For example, in the affirmative, I have been eaten. In the negative, I have not been eaten. In questions, have you been eaten? To summarize, both the present perfect and present perfect continuous tenses help us describe actions that connect the past with the present. The key difference lies in their focus. The present perfect often emphasizes the result or completion of an action, while the present perfect continuous emphasizes the duration or ongoing nature of the action. Now let's talk about signs and for. We use for to indicate the duration of an action. For example, I had lived here for 10 years. And we use signs to indicate the starting point of an action. For example, I have lived here since 2010. A common mistake is to use signs with the duration of time. We don't say since 10 years. We say for 10 years. So remember, for is used with periods of time and signs with a specific point in time. Thank you for your attention. I hope this explanation helps you understand the structure and uses of these tenses. See you next time.